Hello, Clay here, and welcome to Dark Hill Museum of Death. On this game, it's supposed to be like how I read. It's supposed to be exhibits of um, execution rituals and festivals about death. So yeah, history of death. Let's learn about death. Execution on death. Okay. Electric chair. Developed during the 1880s, the electric chair was introduced as a more humane alternative to the execution by hanging. Some nicknames given to electric chairs include Old Sparky, Old Smoky, and Gruesome Gertle. Alright. Yeah, I see like a red orb or ball white deal. I think I had to figure out how to do this probably. Okay, there we go. That was simple. Read this. Half Hanged Mary. Half Hanged Mary is a poem by author Margaret Atwood. It tells the story of Mary Webster, a resident of Haiti, Massachusetts during the late 1600s. Accused of witchcraft, Mary was hanged from a tree by residents of the town. After hanging all night, she was cut down, still alive, and lived for another 14 years. At the end of my rope, I testified to silence. Don't say I'm not grateful. Most will have only one death. I will have two. Okay. Firing squad. Execution by firing squad was a method of capital punishment employed by military courts during times of war, particularly for crimes of desertion, espionage, and mutiny. Before firearms, bows or crossbows were used to perform a similar type of execution. You know, like on movies, you see someone be on a wall and have a blindfold over their eyes with a cigarette in their mouth. Yeah. Next, this. The, the chopping block or executioner block, whatever. Decapitation has been used as a cheap and effective method of execution for hundreds of years. In Great Britain, beheading was considered a more honorable death than an alternative just as hanging. Because of this, beheading was largely reserved for those of noble birth convicted of treason. Okay. The guillotine. The guillotine is best known for its use during the French Revolution. Thousands were guillotined in France between 1793 and 1794, a period known as the Reign of Terror. Executions by guillotine were popular entertainment and attracted great crowds of speculators. Okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, I can't just do that, so I need to pick this up. That way, uh, this way I guess. Yeah. Here I go again. Okay. Mm. There we go. And there we go. Another red orb. Okay, let's see what this is. Rest in peace, Louis 16. The execution of Louis XVI. Former French King Louis XVI was imprisoned in 1791 following an attempt to flee the ongoing French Revolution. He was beheaded on Monday, 21 January 1793, bringing an end to more than 1,000 years of contentious French monarchy. Okay, 1793. Okay, there we go. Now the music change into like a Aztec area. Polygon butchered is Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan was the capital of the Aztec Empire in the 15th century. The Tempo Mayor main temple was the city's largest construction, a paleo-style building topped with two shrines honoring the gods Talak and Holtzapatzi. Chol, Epsol, I should say Holtz for short. Sacrifices were carried out at the temple to feed and honor the gods. In a typical sacrifice, the victim's heart would be removed and their corpse would be flung down the steps of a pyramid. Well, isn't that um present? Okay. Sacrificial stone. This round carved stone would be used as a surface to perform sacrifices on. The hole in the center allows the stone to function as a cultural, cultural kali, a vessel used to hold human hearts extracted in sacrificial ceremonies. Alright, wait a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, came back and I got greeted to a war or something. I think it's part of the music. Anyway, Tepati. An Aztec culture, Tepati was a flint or obsidian knife with a double-edged blade. The Tepati knife was traditionally used for human sacrifice, but it also was the short-range weapon of the jaguar warriors. Although it may have seen only limited use on the battlefield, its sharp edges would have made it an effective sidearm. Okay, let's go back. Probably butchered those words back there, but whatever. Okay, I need to you guys hit the little temples. So yeah, pyramids with a golf ball. No, no, no. Okay, so far, so so far so good. Okay, okay, just now, just need to get the one in the center. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. And another one. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Sacrifice of a Codex Tudela. The Codex Tudela is a 16th century fictional account of life in the Aztec Empire. This extract shows the removal of a sacrifice victim's heart and the steps of a temple beladed by the bodies of the sacrificed. Okay. Tezumpati Skullwhack. I just go a Tezumpati. By butchering that word. Or Skullwhack was used by several Mesoamerican civilizations for a public display of human skulls. Skulls would typically by those of war captives or other sacrificial victims. An example of a skullwhack is depicted a hill alongside an Aztec temple depicted dedicated to the deity Holzol Holtz, I just say Holtz. Hits, Holtz, I say Holtz. Holtz. Human sacrifice in Aztec culture. The Aztec believed that the heart tona was both the seat of the individual and a fragment of the seat's heat. Itzy. Heat extraction was viewed as a means of liberating the Itzy and reuniting it with the sun. The victim's transformed heart is sewn hill flying towards the sun on a trail of blood. Alrighty. Holtz. Lopecheti. In the Aztec religion, Holtz is a deity of war, sun, and human sacrifice. As a solar god, the Aztec people believe Holtz to be in a constant struggle with darkness to ensure the sun would survive. Aztecs believed that they could give strength to Holtz with human blood and thereby postpone the end of the world. Okay. I think that's all in this room. Now back in this room to figure out how to figure this thing out. Do I have to match the colors or something? Let me try this. Okay, like it's matching now. And this should do it. Nice. Now I'm in the graveyard. Okay. Coffins and caskets. Coffins and caskets are differentiated by their own district designs. Coffins are wide, while occupant shoulders would be tapering off at the ends. Caskets, which have largely replaced coffins, are rectangular and typically more ornate, often with customized colors and mockets. Alright. I see a puzzle right there to go in the next room, and here's another orb. Cremation, practiced throughout the world since ancient times. Cremation is the burning of human or animal remains until only bone remains. And modern cremations, bone fragments are ground into a fine powder. There's supposed to be a D in that. Powder, which symbols ash from a fire. The ashes are often kept by family members. Yeah, I don't think a fine power, but like power, but powder. But he probably the person Dan probably was through making that. But anyway, let me guess. I have 7 attempts to do this probably. Okay, yep. Good night. Okay, I can do that way. And toasted. Toasty! Anyway, only a skull left. And another red orb. Now, well, ain't this something? Okay, that go with that, I see. But that don't go with that. Wait a minute. Okay, that's good. Wait a minute. Yeah, wait. Okay, let me just fool around with this. Okay. I'm going with something with this. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. I'll just put this right now. Oh, let me just move this down. There we go. Alright. Wait a minute. There we go. Think. Alright. I didn't click that. Right. I don't know. Alright, let me just put that right here. There we go, that's more like, yeah. with that yet. There we go with that. And I'll click that one. There we go. Now, this one is more colorful. Dead Toros. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Wait. The Moros, Toros, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday where family and friends remember and pray for those who have died. Traditional items used to honor the dead include private altars, ofrendas, decorative canvases, Aztec marigolds, and the favorite foods and beverages of the departed. Alright. Hungry Ghost Festival. The Hungry Ghost Festival is held in Asian countries during the 17th month of the seventh month of the Chinese calendar. During this month, the gates of hell are open and ghosts are free to roam the earth. Well, they seek food and entertainment. Activities include food offerings, burning incense, and burning paper replicas of clothes, money, and other goods for the visiting spirits. Jack-o'-lanterns. Let me guess, Halloween. Yep, Halloween. Halloween or All Hallows Eve is a celebration held on October 31st, and for October 31st, the eve of a Western Christian feast of All Hallows Day, believed to have roots in ancient Celtic harvest festivals. More modern Halloween traditions include trick-or-treating costumes and carving pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns. And what's this? The afterlife. Speculation about life after death has existed since the dawn of civilization. Is there an afterlife? What's it like? Will my pets be there? Thanks to the discovery of this gateway, you are just 4 crystals away from finding out for yourself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Recently deceased this way. Wait, did I just died? Okay. Lost limbs will be restored on a case-by-case basis. Original limbs not guaranteed. Smoke if you want to. Can't hurt. Death by smoking. uh, how about I don't smoke? Anyway, ask us about haunting permits. Spy on your friends. Play pranks. Get revenge. Traumatize a child. Okay. So, well, I can't go through that way. Not your time. Okay. How is I need to pull these. Uh, okay. Now I'm at some graveyard or not some castle or something. Or a funeral home or church. Oh well, time to leave through the gates. Oh, there's a moon. Dark Hill Museum of Death. Thank you for playing Dark Hill Museum of Death, a game by Dan Rusco. Press escape to return to the title screen. So that was Dark Hill Museum of Death. It's not really that much action. It's just like little games you can play, but yeah, it was kind of short, and it's just mostly like a history of death by different, by different ways and throughout history about, yeah, people dying and stuff like that. Yeah. Before I ramble anymore, I'm just gonna end this video now. It's been Clyde The game I played was called Dark Hill Museum of Death that you can find on Game Jolt. And thanks for watching, and goodbye.